Hello and welcome from Aggborough, where Kidderminster Harriers host league leaders Salford City in the Vanarama National League North this afternoon. John Eustace's side will be hoping to follow up a win over York City with another win, following 3 consecutive defeats. In the 11 days since then, though, Salford have returned to the top of the table and are unbeaten 5 heading into this afternoon's clash. As we anticipated, nice open game, 10 minutes gone, still 0-0 between Kidderminster and Salford. Much as it was back in August, to be fair. Pearson, surging run forward, Redshaw tracking him all the way back. He's found Sanupe on the right hand side. We can go Ibitore now, drifts inside onto his left foot, shoots, and Erlandson with the save. Seemed too easy for Sanupe there coming in field. There was no one helping out Ibitore. But Kidderminster with play back underway. Weeks out to the left, Sanupe's out on this side now. Plays the ball in fields, cross to Weeks. Kidderminster trying to stretch Salford here. Weeks goes central, diagonally, headed away by Haughton. And Rich Allen coming through. Nottingham gets the ball away from Bradley. Now Allen can break on the right hand side. Salford have got numbers forward here. Redshaw at the back post. Allen, that's a great ball over. Redshaw takes it on his chest. It bounces down for Walker. Walker onto his right, shoots, is closed down by Declan Weeks. Salford win a corner. It's exhilarating stuff. Rich Allen, fantastic ball to switch out to the left hand side. And Redshaw, it wasn't the best touch, but Walker was following in. And again, it's infield to Maynard. Back out to Torre. Maynard adjusts his body, plays the ball up towards Dudley, headed away by Pearson. Walker coming in, wins the header, but Pearson gets there ahead of Dudley, brings it forward a couple of paces before playing the ball in the middle into Ironsides, looking for a foul. Piergiani stopped as well. And Salford's tried to clear the ball, it breaks down for Croziel though. Croziel out to the right, Sanupe gives Kidderminster the lead. Manuel Sanupe, plenty this season. That's his 9th of the year. Following this, Salford got Blythe Spartans at home on Tuesday. And then at home on Good Friday against Curzon Ashton for that trip to Southport. A nice bank holiday day at the seaside. Hogan, meanwhile here in Worcestershire, a long way from the sea. Burton, across to Piergiani. Piergiani on the halfway line, through to Walker, intercepted by Vaughan. Vaughan plays it through for Ironside. Ironside just to the right of centre, into the area, holding play up at the moment. Onto his left foot, shoots, and doubles. Kidderminster Harriers leads. It almost seemed pedestrian. It seemed easy. Ironside just moving forward into the top of the area, and had time just to look up for an option as well, but he chose to take it himself, and again just planted the ball into the far post. Kidderminster Harriers 2, Salford City 0. Kidderminster win the ball back though. Now Taylor runs into Maynard. Referee says no foul as Taylor goes and stays down, and Salford look to break. Rich Allen on the right hand side, white shirts streaming forward. Maynard stretches to find Walker. Now Taylor's holding his head. Vaughan intercepts. Walker tries to turn, turns into Weeks, and now Kidderminster will break. Weeks down the right into Vaughan. Vaughan on the right hand side, 1-on-1 with Erlandson. Makes it 3-0 to Kidderminster Harriers. And Lee Vaughan, and that's his first goal of the season. And what an important goal it could be. Just as Salford was streaming forwards, they're caught out at the back. And Connor was just coming for a comment there. Just as Salford looking to get forward, and they started the half so brightly. That comes.
Yeah, it's like we said, Toro's drawn forward, trying to get forward, then there was a mistake, and then there's
another ball over the top. Bradley in behind into the area, gets it round Erlandson, and they're just simply caught out at the back, Salford. It was quick thinking from Kidderminster Harriers, and they lead 4-0. Play back underway. Haughton, Maynard, nearly losing the ball immediately. Closed down by McQuilkin. Kidderminster just have the tails up. And I don't see what happened there. There was the foul, and all the players have gone over to the far side. Don't know if Tom Walker was involved in that one. Don't know if there's a bit of petulance from someone on that far side. And I don't get why players are still getting involved. It's a yellow card for Tom Walker. Sanupe's complaining about it to the referee. Hall being goaded now by the Kidderminster supporters. Hall's clearance finds Askew, heads the ball into Maynard, and it's good return to Askew. Askew looking forward, finds Haughton, clever touch inside, right-footed, shoots well towards goal, couldn't get it to quite grip inside the near post, but it's a little bit of effort at least from Nick Haughton, and showing that he wants to get Salford City back into this game. Croasdale, Vaughan in field, driving, still going Vaughan, slips the ball through. Both Austin, Bradley and Croasdale were through there. Erlingson makes the save. Hogan, Piergiani, back to Hogan. As the ball run, switches the play to the left hand side. Ball's headed away by Vaughan. McCorkin at the top of the area, gives it away to Askew. Askew finds Maynard, back through to Askew. Askew drills in what I think is probably going to be a consolation. It's his second goal of the season. That's his tenacity, getting forward there, playing the 1-2 with Lewis Maynard, and his last one back for Salford. Kidderminster Harriers 4, Salford City 1, and it's Josh Askew. Walker crosses the ball in towards the back post. Piergiani battles, brings the ball down. Ball's not cleared, no free kick or anything coming. I think Salford might have wanted a penalty, but Sam Austin brings the ball clear for Kidderminster. It's not gone out. Hogan switching the ball forward. Maynard's in a lot of space, heads the ball down to Haughton on the half volley. Haughton takes it, it's under Hall, and it's 4-2. Nick Haughton with his first goal for Salford since returning, and Kidderminster Harriers 4, Salford City 2. We've still got 2 minutes left in this game, plus any added time, and just maybe could run the comebacks of the season beyond. But Walker, Salford got nearly everyone in that box. Left-footed, he's going to cross the ball in, digs into a good area, it's headed away, comes Haughton on the top, Haughton drives it, deflection over, corner for Salford. Don't know where this has come from, but something's come from somewhere. Just short of 2 minutes to 5 added on. Walker whips the ball in again, it's into a good area, Dieseruvwe! He's heading it down. Salford City have come back from 4 down in the last 10 minutes. It's Kidderminster 4, Salford 3. And there's 3 minutes still to go. Questions are being asked at the back of Kidderminster Harriers. From the right hand side in the final minute of added time. Goes short instead to Walker. Walker now from the left, low cross in, diving header at the near post by Digi at the top of the area, gets it clear. Haughton battling, ball comes down for Sam Austin though, and Kidderminster can break. Austin through to Brown, Scott Burton gets it back, Brown helps it on to Bradley, touch in field, back out to Austin. Austin in the area is closed down, ball's out for a corner to Kidderminster Harriers. He couldn't take his chance, Sam Austin. He's yet to score this season in the league, but he might have just done enough for Kidderminster Harriers to hang on here. We've played the 5 minutes and we're probably into what's an extra added minute on top of that. Weak short, Brown holding off Piergiani. The ball's come free, thrown for Salford on the right hand side. If they can play this right, they might just get one last chance. Nottingham, Piergiani across to Hogan. He's got space, screams around from the Kidderminster fans. Hogan lifts the ball forward, targeting Dieseruvwe. The ball bounces behind Taylor. Dieseruvwe closing down. It's gone out for a throw to Kidderminster on the left hand side. More screens for the whistle as Joel Taylor looks to take this throw in. It might not be enough time for Salford. They've tried in this last 10 minutes. Ball bounces up for Brown, heads it into the middle. Burton heads it back forward. Haughton brings it down. Maynard turns on the right hand side, driving forward, gets the ball in, comes down. Haughton coming in, slams it. It's a good challenge by Horsfall. Nottingham goes down. Penalty! Last minute penalty for Salford. Nottingham's gone down. And Salford City down at Aggborough in the 6th minute of added time have a penalty. Walker keeping his cool. It's a long run up. Save! Walker! There's the equaliser! He got the rebound. Hall got down for the save. And Tom Walker with the follow-up. It's Kidderminster 4, Salford City 4, and that's the comeback of the season. That is going to go down as maybe one of the best moments of this season. From 4-0 down, dead and buried, Salford City are back into this one, and that might just be a huge point in the long scheme of things. And you can see the celebrations. Plays back underway. Weeks, there's the full-time whistle, and there's the results. Kidderminster Harriers 4, Salford City 4, and that is an incredulous comeback from the Ammies, and that could just keep the top of the table this evening.